Hello, hello. Can you hear me clearly? Ah, we are live. There's me thinking I'm doing a bit of a test run, and we are live. A very warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, just sorting out some mechanics, but we are very much live from Iceland. And a very warm welcome to you. Oh, I know where we are. We're in Lengjudeildin, which is the biggest shopping centre in Iceland. If I'm not mistaken, it's not a million miles away from Reykjavik. And we have got two wonderful semi-finals on for you today. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to listen to see how clearly you can actually hear me. The answer is really quite clearly, which is always exciting. I'm very excited. I hope you are as well. How the order of play is going to go today. We're going to start off with our number one. He who knows it all, Vitor Charua. He's going to be starting up proceedings. And Vitor is going to be playing up against Halli, so two classic boys. Going to be starting off this one. Then it's going to be Matti and Alex. Alex Manny Peterson, Peter Goodmanson's son, young man, big prospect. Losers will play each other and the winners will play in the final. I'll keep Dark Connect up to date with all the latest goings on. I mean, there's only one game now. I mean, when we do some of the Pro Tour events, sometimes we have more than one board. We've even had more than one streaming board before. But there we go, Smurryland. This is Iceland's biggest shopping centre. And the event is sponsored by Lengjudeildin. Lots of money up for grabs, 100,000 Icelandic krona. Pounds, like 900 quid. So a lot of money indeed. Runner-up gets 750 grand. Sorry, 75,000. Third place, 50,000, and fourth place, 25,000 krona. Very exciting too. So I am going to do a little bit of statting myself. Not always easy to do statting whilst commentating, but I'm very interested in Vitor's throwing. So for the semi-final, I'm going to measure Vitor's throwing at treble 20 and just see where do his darts go. If he goes to the bullseye, goes to the 19s, it doesn't count. It's just when he's power scoring at the treble 20. And for those of you wondering, if he goes treble 20 then switches, I will still count that treble 20, but not the switch darts, if that makes sense. But it looks like Vitor is heading out. Had enough. Vitor and Halli, as I say, are going to be first up today. Matti and Alex to follow. Matti now throwing his practice darts. Big practicer is Matti. Big practicer indeed. We've also got resident statistician Patrick Buss. Hello to Patrick, and thank you very much for your continued hard work. All sorts of stats he's put here. The most 180s we've seen was in week number 7, which is, there's only played 7 games. It's been 7 weeks, and we saw 8 180s. Highest checkouts was in week number 1, was 119, which is not an easy checkout actually. Highest average was week number 1. Go figure. And week 6 and week 1 both had the highest checkout average. 7%. So the first of the last 2 weeks, obviously the strongest weeks in the Lengjudeildin, which is the Premier League. Remember, for those of you wondering, this is finals night. We will crown a new Premier League winner. If my memory serves me correctly, it is Charua, who reigns as the Premier League champion. Hallie won week in, absolutely nothing wrong at all until the final. That's the way it is. I'm sure he won't appreciate me reminding him. But
I'm the president.
Please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how well my memory serves me, but I seem to remember that happening.
Maður sjá Halli, takt aftur, bara sjá statusinn og...
Þú kallarinn?
Ég er dómarinn.
For those of you wondering, by the way, what time we're starting, so the event starts at past, which is 2 minutes ago. So warm-up darts, and we'll be underway very, very shortly indeed. My voice may be cutting out ever so slightly. I don't know if there's too much I can do about that, but maybe getting a little closer to the microphone may help things. I've got the screen. By the way, we start. I did a bit of a setup video, so you can see my setup. I've got a Mac connected to my big TV, which is always nice. So don't have to look at this small telly. I've got a big vision with me. 2 telephones today. One I'm going to pop Dart Connect on. Other I'm going to be monitoring scoring. Yes, it's a little trial. Let's see how that goes on. Could it be the sign of things to come? No. Hallie came 4th in this year's Premier League. I believe he lost 4 games, winning 3. In fact, 3 players won 3 and lost 4. But Hallie won more legs than the others. He won 32 legs, as against 28 and 24. So I guess that goes to show never, ever, ever throw anything away, ever, especially in league formats, as you just never know when your legs make him in handy. Talking of handy legs, by the way, Vitor only lost 1 game this year. Impressive stuff, very impressive stuff indeed. All the games best of 11, first to 6. I'm just going to find who the defeater of Hallie in this year's Premier League. Not Hallie, sorry, Vitor. Vitor, oh there you go, last week he was beaten, not last week, but in week number 7, by Thorgeir Gudmundsson. Thorgeir, of course, not here, wasn't able to qualify, was one of the 1-3 lost 4 camp, but bottom of that pile, only 24 legs for Thorgeir. So Hallie, with the superior leg, winning, is here today, and I'm sure he'll be very happy. Maybe he can put right what he did wrong last year, which was not much. Just that final against Vitor. Last few practice throws, then we will be off. 5:01, straight in, everything. Best of 11, we're live in Smurryland, biggest shopping centre in Iceland. Looks like a nice venue. Wish I was there, to be honest.
There we go.
And once again, I said I'm going to be having a close look at Vitor's power scoring on the treble 20. Let's see if there's any trends that can't have anything decent to talk about.
25.
Right, for the bullseye, then we begin. I've been looking forward to this for a while. Hope you have as well.
25.
7 was before Christmas. We had a break over Christmas, and now we're back in action. I guess you could call this week 8. It's the playoffs. It's 2 semis, 3rd place playoff, and the beautiful bullseye there for Hallie. Vitor's going to be the same. doesn't get the same, so going to be best of 11. 501, Halley to throw first. As Ross Bray would say, game on! Good, so you can follow the scores. Don't know why you would. You can have a look at the scores in Dart Connect. That's going to have all of the statistics as well. A little more detailed than what you can see on the screen.
45.
57 and 45, so pretty similar opening scores. Nothing too groundbreaking as of yet, but there we go. First treble is in, and away we go. Second treble is in.
180.
And that did not take very long. The crowd go wild. That did not take very long to get the first maximum of the evening. Possibly sign of things to come as well. He may be fourth in the table, Ali.
43.
Just showing what they can do. Halley is already out. Impressive. Impressive indeed.
81.
Well, I can assure you, if that went in, he would have gone 18s. Yeah, okay, they all mean business, our double players. Of course they do. But especially we see Vitor when he's on the bullseye, he'll go for it regardless. Nothing wrong. A little bit of showboating. Nothing wrong with a little bit of wanting.
5.
Show how good you are. Vitor unfortunately hasn't quite done so with that visit, one he'll like to forget. This one, Halley, easy as 1, 2, 3.
43.
And still miles ahead in this leg. 80 left. Vitor's only hit one treble 20. As it stands. Only early days, though. I'm sure he's got plenty of time.
60.
Well, that was a shot at tops, by the way, for the first leg in some style. You can see there Peter Goodmanson in the background. Cheering on his son a little bit later on after the conclusion of this one. As he plays Matty. Matty's going to fancy his chance. Done a brilliant run last year in the Pro Tour events. Double 10 here for Halley. And that's nice. Perfectly eccentrical. I think it's right. He has a lead.
No, the machine is saying that 60.
Noticing early trends, lots of Vitor's darts are swaying over to the right-hand side into those ones. Bad timing, I guess. And you can feel the tension. Look at the audience in the background. Not much background noise. People looking over. I'm impressed at the venue they've managed to find for this final tonight.
34.
And Halley cannot find what he's looking for. So could this be the opening for Vitor to level things up? First to 6. Big trebles will be useful here. That's not the worst marker I've ever seen. Well, Didn't use it.
60.
That one in the treble.
100.
One up, one down, one in. Vito's had a bit of a mixed year. I remember when I saw him in the summer over in Reykjavik for the PDC Nordic Baltic event.
140.
He wasn't in the world's best form when he was coming into that event. That was some good form there from Hallie. A couple of big trebles gets him right back into this leg. And this opens the door. Just one treble here. Hallie can stay straight. 100 would be brilliant. 123? No. 83, not awful. Not awful.
80.
He has done well with that last dart. He has done well indeed. 100 would have been a little better. Get him under that 120 mark, but 129. May get a shot at it. Only find 3 big 20s, so should start downstairs. It's the professional way. Managed to get that 122. That's 62. Treble 10, perhaps.
97.
Oh, Hallie. Look at that beautiful setup to leave in double 16. If he's back, there is pressure on this Vito 96, and he needs to get it. It's his early days. Needs a leg on the boards quickly. That's beautifully struck. His third treble 20. Just outside by the looks of things.
60.
So is that as well. Good effort, really good first start. Can't follow up. So 3 at double 16.
Game shot, Hallie.
That's in, and that setup shot, must say, was fantastic. Setup shot from 129. He's done really, really well there. So break of throw as well. He's a third of the way there. At the moment, Vito not quite finding it reflected in the averages.
41.
Yeah, he plays 77 in the averages. It's a bit better from Vito.
100.
It's a nice ton. This should be at least a ton, unless he can, if he can stay straight.
180.
Well, it was a ton. It was more than that. 180, second of the match, second for Hallie. Very good stuff indeed. I think that's 2 big 20s.
60.
3 big 20s. Well, I'm doing a bit of live statistic analysis on Vito's treble 20 throwing. According to my record, he's hit 11 big 20s north of the treble and 11 big 20s south of the treble. That does show consistency. Okay, he'd want it to be less than 22, of course he would. But at least he's consistent. At least it's not drastically always throwing really, really hard. At least he's weighting his darts all right, because I find darts when I throw way high, sometimes even north of the...
55.
I'm getting a release thing, and maybe I'm throwing it slightly. I don't know, I've always thought I needed lighter darts. I like 22 grammars, but I don't. Hallie down to finish first. Remember, by the way, Vito has only lost
100.
1 game in his Premier League. Hallie only won 3. Is it about before? This would be, of course, the most crucial of the lot. Not going to take this out,
94.
but slightly closer. He'll be on a couple of darts at a double of his choosing here when he returns. If I believe Vito missed this in the last leg.
28.
11. We went for 19s for double 16. Oh, he only needs one dart. He only needs one dart. One dart, Halley. Really well done there. Didn't get phased by the lack of single. Single 19, 16 usually the route, but he didn't care. Like that. 3-0 up. Vitor has a couple of issues, but he's not showing it, is he?
85.
Starting this leg, Vitor, 85, and just following it up nicely.
100.
Now, if you are wanting to have a look at the scores, the history of scores on this game, if you go to Dart Connect or tv.dartconnect.com, click I have a Dart Connect code. It's DLRT. You can type that in. You can see what is going on. Those who are just joining us, we are live on Facebook and YouTube, as you'll well know because you're watching. We are in Iceland, Svariland Shopping Centre, the biggest shopping centre in the country of Iceland. Pleasure to have you with us. This is finals night of the prestigious Icelandic Premier League.
81.
I'm Robbie Dove, your resident commentator. It's a pleasure to be here. Some good fun Arrows action. 4 of the most talented players in Iceland. Hopefully providing you with some decent entertainment this evening. Up next, Matty. Brilliant action on Matty. Full professional footballer, I think last year with his last season. Turning
41.
to become a full-time darts player. By the way, these two are going to Q school. Matty's going to Q school. And a couple of others as well. 5 Icelanders, by the looks of things. I know Vitor is definitely signed up. Could we see our first Icelanders on the professional circuit? 2 treble 19s. He likes his route. Matty likes it as well. 2 treble 19s leaves double 18. Isn't going to get it now, but treble here.
42.
Would have been useful. Halley not on a finish, so doesn't need to panic just yet, but a ton 40 here. Sorry, kicking the microphone stand, so you might hear him bang. It would have been good. So then, to get his first leg on the board, 108. Options here, treble 20 usually. Treble 18 perhaps. Was treble 18 there. And FYI, that wouldn't go towards my statistics, because I'm only doing it when he's aiming for treble 20. Can I prove him at pre-teams? No, but you rather think so, so there you go. 9 treble 20s for Vitor. It's a shame I can't do a cross comparison, but it's certainly something to consider.
52.
Double top for Vitor. That'll put him within 2 of Halley. That is just over the top.
Game Vitor.
That's nicely done. That gets him back in this game. 4-0. Significantly worse than 3-1. Was only a hold of throw. You've got to start somewhere. Come back. They'll start now. Halley.
100.
Halley rather, kicking off. This with leg. Very nice cheeky ton. Back-to-back tons for Halley. Nice treble in 10th of the match.
68.
Is it 15 trebles has Vitor? 10 in the 20s and 5 outside the 20s. 1 in the 5s, 4 in the 1s.
41.
That's a nice start. This should be back down to a finish. It's down to a finish. At least he stayed straight. Didn't want to sway into those 5s or 1s. Could have caused it. Vitor is away back. Vitor started, well, sorry, Halley started nicely in his leg and has carried it on. So want to get a little bit closer. That's a nice duck. Can Vitor follow that one up? No, he can't.
9.
It's a nice second dart. 2 treble 20s for tops. Easy, right? It was a valiant effort, must say. It disappointed me can't squeeze one in there. Yeah, oh, sorry, he did. That first one was. A valiant effort. It was actually in my eyesight. I grabbed my glasses after the conclusion of this match. Beautiful use of those 19 beds for Vitor Charua, who finds himself at 132. Halley finds himself on 40. Well, 1 dart, double 10. This could go. This could go. Vitor is a bullseye boy. All he needs is the outside. That's in, and that's inviting. Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate. It was a good first dart. To me, it looked inviting, and it must be to him, because if it wasn't, he would have gone 14s.
74.
Halley on that awkward double 7. Vitor still in this leg, but has to... Well, Vitor no longer in this leg. Really well done there from Halley. Halley now finds himself 4-1 up. Vitor must hold his throw here. This is imperative, because when you go 5-1 down and you're facing throw, that can cause issues.
100.
That is a good start from Vitor. Just a ton, but it will do. Vitor wasn't even averaging 60.
140.
Let's go. Is now. Beautiful response there from Halley. Around the 65 average for Vitor. And he's in again.
$82.
12th treble 20 of the match. Lovely stuff here from Halley. Showing him how it's done. Oh, really, really good stuff. He's turned up. He's been playing well all match, but he's turned up the gas. And if Halley can do this sort of thing at Q School, nothing is impossible. I was watching, there's a guy called the dance referee, forgive me, I've forgotten his name, and he was saying, what sort of average do I need to be averaging in Super League if I'm going to get a tour card? And he's about 75, 77, something like that. Reason is because apparently in PDC tournaments you tend to play better. I don't know if it's the size of the board. I think what it is, it's the conditions. Conditions are pristine, beautiful stuff there from Vitor. A couple of nice big trebles. That leaves him on the Shanghai. Would rather be on Shanghai than this 130. Well, especially now, 125.
32.
This is Vitor's big chance. He's got 2 chances for this double, sorry, for the treble 20. Would love it first dart. would love it now. Just high. Squeeze one between the two.
60.
No, he can't. It's way high. 98, then treble 20 would leave double 19. 78, treble 18, nearly, but not quite. Don't know if that's in the treble.
66.
That is in the treble, the treble 14 to be precise. Lovely, lovely setup. But Vitor, he's done this before. Double top. Double 10. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Super guitar. Known as the grenade. We've come into this game.
58.
Vitor had an average of 67.56. And look at that, he's pretty much on his tournament average. So there is consistency. This has been enough, by the way, to win him all but one game.
45.
Hallie's average 68. And he's way above that now.
41.
And no one seems to want to cause any damage in this leg.
43.
Fifth treble 1 for Vitor. Hallie would love a ton here, he really would. It's a good first dart, I must say. Can't bind it in. But he's staying straight. At the moment, staying straight. It's going to be alright for him. Vitor only averaging 44 in this leg. But that can change with the click of a finger. That can change with the release of a tungsten arrow. That's a bit more like it. It's not
97.
beautiful switch now. I was going to say, that looks inviting to me up there, but he wanted to do the switch, and it worked out for him in the end.
45.
Only the second treble 5 of the Vitor, that's in. Can he follow it up? Yes.
135.
And that was possibly the best visit. Well, was the best visit considering that first start he could have got. This, by the way, he makes this 181 into something like 81, or even dare I say 41. The deficit gets reduced to just 1.
85.
The best time to start the comeback is right now. Well, the best time to start the comeback is don't hide, but you know what I mean. A ton here would do in the world of good. Minimum, stay straight. He got the second prize. It's on 1-2-1. That is the second best thing. He didn't want to be swaying into those 5s and 1s. He's into the 5s 13 times, 1 12 times. He's a very balanced thrower. Obviously I've known he's a balanced thrower. I didn't realise statistically how symmetrically he throws, if that makes sense. Not far from the treble, would have given him a bullseye shot.
97.
I fancied him going for the bullseye anyway. Even on 34. Anyway, what a way to go within one leg this would be. If the first one's in, hold your breath. No, don't hold your breath.
58.
Seen 167s? I've seen a couple of 170s. If you want to watch, you can watch back any of these on YouTube or Facebook from the PDC Nordic and Baltic Tour. I saw a couple of 170s. Niels Jorgen Hansen, who I believe is going in for Q School this year. I remember I was commentating with Dean Moss last year in the Icelandic PDC Nordic and Baltic. By the way, Vitor missing 3 darts at double. that sneaky, pesky double 3 causing him issues. Me and Dean Moss completed on a 10 darter from Maros Rasma. Amazing stuff indeed. When he's
32.
2 scored there. I mean, he's not the 2 off. Will he go double top? Will he get a chance? No, he will not. That is a textbook double 3. Nicely on off wire. Vitor has broken and is now throwing to level things up. Things are getting a little exciting. Hallie was running away with it.
140.
Oh, and a beautiful, beautiful opening to leg number 8. And he's got the throw. Odds on favourite
60.
to level things up, especially after no trebles from Hallie. Can he follow it up? 100 would be good. It's not what he wanted, but that's okay. 2 big 20s better. Be acceptable, even better. Treble 20s.
85.
I'll take that. If you would have said to him before 3 darts were thrown, I'll give you 85. He would have said, yep, I'll take it. I'll take it any day. His treble 20 count has significantly improved since the earlier stage of this match, when he was only on 5 after about 3 or 4 legs. He's now on 20 treble 20s. Make that 21, impressive. So he's going to be on a finish after the next 3 darts. Hallie, ton 80, still wouldn't get him down to a finish, but it would just tap Vitor on the shoulder. 40, not terrible.
99.
Didn't like the nice switch there. Nice first dart, must be said. Vitor staying straight to priority. 100 would be very nice for him. Well, that's 1 up, 1 down. Can we squeeze one between the 2?
100.
Oh yeah, that's textbook using the marker. Textbook using the darts that are in the boards to his advantage. 76. Should see. Treble 20. Numerous ways of doing this. Treble 20 is the favourite. Well, double top. Double 10. What do I know about darts? What do I know about